Tonight's State of the State speech really talked about where South Carolina is, where we've been to a degree with hard times that we've all faced. We recognize that unemployment is still too high, but we look at the good news, and that is more companies coming to South Carolina, more businesses that have been here for a long time starting to expand. We see South Carolina's beauty that everyone who comes to this state recognizes. You heard of the awards and accolades that we get all over this state for being a great place to visit and even a greater place to live. So I think as we look forward, we recognize that while new monies are coming in, we have to be very careful not just to spend that money, that we have to be good stewards to the taxpayer. And I think that's part of what the governor delivered tonight. And that is that when we look at our budgeting process, we recognize really the cornerstones of what makes South Carolina great and what we need to do to bolster that. And that is making us a fair place to do business economically with our tax base, to make sure that law enforcement is provided for, that we have safety on our roadway, and that the infrastructure that we all ride upon every day is also taken care of. So I look at those pieces of that puzzle, and we recognize that that's where we really need to focus. We need to make sure that rainy day funds are kept intact, so when we do face hard times, it's not as difficult on the citizens of this state who rely on services of South Carolina to live every day. So I think as we look forward to 2012, good news abounds. It is a great time in South Carolina. I think we're really at a pivotal point of having the best South Carolina's year to come, and I look forward to being a part of that. I think for the people who live here and who've come here, they recognize just how great this state is. And I think as we look forward to bolstering not only our employees of this state, teachers of this state, law enforcement of this state, but this will also be a year that we're able to give back in a pay raise for those that have given so much to this state. So I think 2012, as we go forward and then turn around at the end of this year and look back, we'll see that South Carolina really made strides. So this is a great year for South Carolina.